Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, nous allons parler du chapitre 8, grammaire 1, l'équivèche les bas au Sénégal. So, in this video, we'll be learning how to use the verbs pouvoir and devoir. So in English, some verbs are often followed by another verb. For example, the verbs to have and can. I have to sleep. You can go home now. So, what other English verbs can you think of that are always or almost always followed by another verb? I need to do something. I want to do something. So in verb, there are verbs that are almost always followed by another verb. Devoir and pouvoir are two of these verbs. So pouvoir, to be able to or can, and devoir, to have to or must, are both irregular. Now, what kind of irregular verb formation does this follow that you're already familiar with? Yeah, the boot. So what is inside the boot does one thing, and what's outside the boot does something else. So for example, we have je peux, tu peux, il, elle, on peut, and il ou elle peuvent. So what do you notice all four of those have in common? Right, the PEU. P, 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 and P, V, PV. Now, so what's on the outside has to be something different. We have nous pouvons and vous pouvez. Now notice the two verbs on the outside of the boot are similar to the infinitive. So POU, POU, POU. Pouvoir, pouvons, pouvez. Bien. Now devoir, we said, means to have to or must. So let's take a look at the irregular forms of devoir. So we have je dois, tu dois, il, elle, on doit, and il ou elle doivent. So again, on the inside of the boot, we have DOI, 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 and again DOI. But on the outside of the boot, it's slightly different. So based on the last verb we learned, pouvoir, what do you think the verbs that are on the outside of the boot are going to start with? Good. DEV. So we have nous devons and vous devez. So both of these forms follow the stem of the infinitive. Good. So we said these verbs are usually followed by an infinitive. Tu peux laver la voiture. Can you wash the car? Or nous devons faire la vaisselle. We have to set the table. Good. Well, that is basically it for pouvoir and devoir. Watch the video again if you need it. Jot down your notes, jot down any questions you may have, and we'll discuss at the beginning of next class. So for tonight, bonne nuit.